हाँ मु कहबी
खाली अछि QMM क्लास
काली भी क्लास
QMM अछि
सर आपनकर किछि एक्स्ट्रा क्लास नाही
हेलो हमें स्टार्ट करबा am I audible
Yes, sir.
am I audible
Yes, sir.
okay so हमें स्टार्ट करबा ता किछि आगे पढ़ि दबा ई यूनिट टा फर्स्ट यूनिट इजी just it's a theoretical answers. So after that we'll discuss your if time permits we'll go for your assignment questions or selective questions. If time doesn't permit then we can arrange another class. Okay. Subhuchi.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So so two questions may be asked from this unit. Scope of managerial economics, then your role of managerial economist in decision making or business decision making. So first we discuss what is managerial economics. Managerial economics, as we discussed in the morning, it is a part of economics. So managerial economics is a subset of economics, and managerial economics deals with the microeconomic problems or problems faced by the business firms, industries, and the managerial economics solve these problems by using the microeconomic tools. So in general we can say your managerial economics is nothing but the application of microeconomic tools to business decision making. So whatever we discussed or studied in unit 2, 3, 4, 5, these are microeconomic tools. Your demand analysis, elasticity of demand, cross elasticity of demand, determinants of demand, demand forecasting, then production, short run, long run, then cost function, your market analysis, break-even analysis, profit analysis. All these concepts or ideas are the tools of microeconomics. And in managerial economics, we are applying these tools for a business decision making. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then there are some features of managerial economics. For example, we can say managerial economics is normative. So what are the difference between positive economics and normative economics? So positive economics says what is. If we see that there is unemployment, there is poverty, there is inflation, there is recession or depression, then simply you can say this statement, this is happening, this is positive economics. But when you come out with solution and you are saying what ought to be, what should be done, when you are coming with some solutions for the problems, then it is a case of normative economics. So your managerial economics is normative in nature. It not only investigates the problems of various problems of economics, but also it come out with various solutions. Then pragmatic and realistic. Pragmatic means practical. It is based on the reality or what is happening, what should be the solution. And it is not imaginary in nature. And it always focuses on the problems which are actually happening in an economy. And the next objective of managerial economics is goal oriented. It always focuses on achieving the set goals or targets. Always it wants to achieve the targets by minimizing cost. Or what are the objectives you can say? The major goals of managerial economics is profit maximization, sales maximization, cost minimization, like this. So always it wants to achieve these objectives. Then applied in science, that means the managerial economics is not theoretical. It is application oriented. That means always uses various tools to solve various problems. And this managerial economics is also related to other disciplines like statistics, sociology, psychology, mathematics also. Then your economics is an art or science. We know when we say this is arts, we can only study the behavior of human beings. We cannot go to the laboratories. And if we say something is science, then we can go to laboratories and we test it and we get the result. And the result will be always true for every person, every researcher. But in economics, same thing can be discussed or analyzed in different ways, and result may be different. That's why economics is not a pure science. Then come to scope of managerial economics. This is very easy to understand, because if I discuss these things in the first class, it may be difficult. But now, as we have already discussed second unit, third, fourth, fifth, and we come across the major topics like demand, elasticity of demand, supply, elasticity of supply, then indifference cost, consumer equilibrium, producer equilibrium, production function, cost function, market analysis, break-even analysis, profit theories. All are the scope of managerial economics. So whatever you want to write, you can write. Suppose if you go to the first point, demand analysis and forecasting. You know the law of demand. When price falls, quantity demand rises. When price rises, quantity demand falls. But in addition to price level, price of the commodity, there are many factors which are influencing the demand for the commodity. You can say complementary goods, substitute goods, population, then income of the consumer, taste preference and habits. So many factors which influence the demand for the commodity you can analyze. Accordingly, you can forecast the demand for any product. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then come to cost analysis. And in cost concept, we have discussed various cost concepts like short-run cost function, long-run cost function. In short-run cost function, we have fixed cost, variable cost, then average fixed cost, marginal cost, average variable cost, total cost. In addition to that, there is explicit cost, implicit cost, social cost of production. So by analyzing these things, or what are the factors which influence cost, or how to estimate a cost, and if there is perfect estimation of a cost, then you can think of minimizing the cost. If you are unable to know what are the costs, how it will be calculated, how perfectly it can be calculated, then it is difficult for any managerial economist to take a proper decision. That's why pricing or cost estimation is very, very important for pricing of the commodities or pricing policies. Then next one is production analysis. We know various factors of production and how factors behave in the short run and long run, how they are affecting the output of the commodity, and what are the factors which influence the factors production function or output. We know land, labor, capital, organization. In addition to that, there is advertisement expenses, then packaging, transportation. These are also affecting production decisions. And the production will be expanded or will be squeezed, depends on the production analysis or analysis of cost. So cost will influence the output or production process. So better analysis of a cost and the economies of scale, it may be internal economies or external economies, internal diseconomies or external diseconomies. A managerial economy should analyze these concepts or factors while making production decisions. So internally external economy means the factors which positively influence the production process. The external or internal diseconomies are the factors which negatively influence the production process or output. Then pricing policies. So your pricing policy depends on the market structure and nature of the market. And we know the markets can be classified into two categories: perfect competitive market and imperfect competition. And in perfect competition, there is no necessity of taking risks, or there are no such outside factors which can influence the pricing of the commodity. The prices, the commodity produced by the farms are very similar in nature, almost perfect substitutes, and prices are almost equal throughout the country or all over the world. But in the case of imperfect competition, we can see monopoly, where there is single seller, monopolistic competition, where there are a large number of sellers but less than perfect competition, an oligopoly, a few sellers. And there are price differences, advertisement expenses, and tacit agreement in these markets. That's why the managerial economics should understand and analyze the factors influencing the prices of different commodities. Accordingly, they will go for supplying the commodities. In addition to that, there is profit management. Sometimes the pricing policies of the farms or industries highly influence the profit of the farms or industries. So there are many factors which can influence the profit. In addition to that, in addition to cost of production, for example, the social factors, political factors, natural factors also influence the profit. Because when we study the theory of profit, we come across with profit is dynamic surplus. That means in a dynamic society, in the last class we discussed that in a dynamic society, in a changing society, profit can be earned by the producers. But in a static economy, profit may be less. So, and there is uncertainty in the profit. So when there is uncertainty, you can take risk. So when you take risk, you may get profit. So there is another theory, that is risk and uncertainty of profit. So these are the factors which can influence profit. So by analyzing these factors, the profit can be managed well. That means for a longer period of time, an industrialist or a farm owner can get profit. Sometimes profit can be influenced by political social factors. If there is political instability, then changes in taxation structure or subsidy policy of the government, then it can influence the profit of the organization. Then capital management. Capital is one of the most important factors of production. It is man-made. So if capital is not properly managed, whether it's financial capital or physical capital, there should be proper upgradation of capital equipments so that the production or the producer can compete well with their rivals. Then advertising also influencing the production decisions. So sometimes the packaging, the design, the quality makes some sense or have some influence in increasing the sales of a farm. So many times, or in recent years, there is no perfect competition, monopoly, and the reality is the monopolistic competition where there is product differentiation. Similar products, almost similar products are produced by competing farms. So advertisement expenses is necessary for increasing sales and getting the profits. Then the environmental issues. Many times the producers have to think about the environmental issues because of the external cost borne by the society. So when the farm produces, it emits smoke. It will create health hazards. That's why the health hazards should be as minimum as possible. And the farms or the producers have to think of green technology, or we can say the technology which can create or which are environmental friendly, so that people can get the actual benefit of the production. Then the business cycle, that is one of the most important factor which influence not only individual business decisions, but also the economy as a whole, or in a global sense also. So there is expansion, boom, recession or depression, or we can say over a period of time, a business firm or industry goes through various ups and downs, or the business activities are fluctuating. Sometimes the output, employment, income, etc. is rising, expanding. But after reaching the maximum point, after utilizing all the resources, the economy as a whole turns down, or downturn starts, or contraction starts. During the process of contraction, employment, investment, demand, everything will be squeezed, reduced, and the economy will reach recession or depression. After that, with some government intervention, or if there is proper planning, the economy can revive. And that is the most important factor which are influencing the business decisions in recent years. Then role of, this is one part, the role and responsibility of managerial economists. Then acquiring knowledge about the environment. What environment? Business environment. They should have better understanding of the business economies, demand situations, etc. Then participating in public debates. Participation in public debates should increase knowledge, and you can get advice, suggestions from the experts, so that you can apply these policies to your own organization. Efficient functioning of the organization, better coordination, better understanding, better employee-employee relationship, and reward for good work will help increasing the efficiency of the organizational business firm. Varied functions. The managerial economists can do many types of functions, including finance, production, purchase, marketing, sales, demand forecasting, market analysis, determining prices, etc. Then economic intellect. Managerial economists provide general intelligence service by providing relevant information regard to prices fixed by competitors, products offered by them, tax, tariffs, rates, trends, or trends of prices prevailing in the market, and competitive moves, etc. Then cost-benefit analysis. This topic is not in your course, but when in your financial management, I think you may come across this concept, financial management. So you have to go to various methods like present worth method, annual equivalent worth method, future worth method, then internal rate of return method. So many methods are there to analyze the profitability of capital assets or profitability of your investment before investment. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone through this cost benefit analysis?
Yes, sir. IRR, ARR.
Yes. Internal rate of return. These are problems. Problem is mathematical questions. I don't know how you are studying, but we are studying in mathematical way. We have to calculate what the cost. That means benefit by cost. If it is greater than 1, the investment will be accepted. If it is less than 1, it will be rejected. If it is equal to 1,
Either
you may take any decision. The decision may be indifferent. Okay, there are so many methods. I just simply say as a layman's view, but there are many ways to calculate your cost benefit analysis. Then assist in decision making, maintaining relationship among the employees, ओके आउ किसी दरकार इंपोर्टेंस ऑफ मैनेजर इकोनॉमिक्स यू कैन रीड द पॉइंट्स सब चेष्टा करेंगे किसी लिखि चलिए पॉइंट गुड़ाक मन रखिए पॉइंट गुड़ाक हाइलाइट करेंगे सब डायग्राम को क्वेश्चन को लिखिले अधिक मार्क मिल सो बेटर allocation of resources right decision at right time identification of problems offers tools and techniques then attainment of business objectives facilitated decision making and forward planning then understanding the various external factors okay so these are the importance of managerial economics अपन खाली पॉइंट लिखिए 5 नंबर या लिखिए okay now we'll go to your questions one of your friends जदि किसी क्वेश्चन अछि मते पचारंतु नले मु जेति 5 मिनिट भीतर किछि कहबे I have gone through your previous questions am I audible
Yes, sir.
okay listen
Yes, sir.
I have gone through the questions thoroughly and what I find if
Sir,
you
हमके PPT share करिवे.
हाँ पीपीटी तीनटा मु शेयर करले आ जहा अछि आज शेयर करदेबी आज टुडे ओनली ओके
Okay, sir.
ओके
Thank you.
लिसन हाँ यस
The suitable question.
हाँ मु जाउची सर जाउची डू नॉट वरी सो it is very difficult after examining the questions it is very difficult for a management student to write the perfect answer within 3 hours even if 5 marks questions are like 15 marks questions okay so questions should be rationalized and if such type of questions will be asked I don't think you will get good marks as per the choice of the examiner you will get good you will get marks so we'll go by a rational way okay so if you have any assignment questions you may say now or I will dictate some questions or discuss it is better to discuss mu dictate kale samay guda jibo आपण जदि को क्वेश्चन अछि आई कैन एक्सप्लेन and जदि आपण लिखिबे 10 मिनिट भीतर लिखिबे लिखि देबे मैक्सिमम 10 मिनिट्स I cannot waste time
Sir, हाँ, अपन बाकी
यूनिट आइजे
जोड़ा
डाकी
important
देबे
question हाँ.
सुबिलानी जोड़ा इंपोर्टेंट रि सेटा के है तो
अपन unit wise डाकी दियंतु.
ठीक अछि मु सेटा को अपलोड करूची आपण को सिलेबस देखि कि मु क्वेश्चन डाकी देबी तापर डिस्कशन करिया नथिंग टू वरी जस्ट अ मिनिट
सर आपन लास्ट क्लास ना तो आपन पढे
Yes.
दियंतु 9:30 पर क्वेश्चन डाकिबे
9:30 पर क्वेश्चन डाकी आ कोन अछि मते को फर्स्ट यूनिट रो पाठ एति फर्स्ट यूनिट विशेष किछि पाठ नै
Sir,
Okay.
please clarify assignment questions, sir.
okay you upload I do not have assignment questions or you can send to my WhatsApp so that I can upload
Say your number, please.
number तुम सांग कि अछि देखो तुम पठे नंबर
Sir, मो assignment पढ़ी देबी अपन सुन गोटे क्वेश्चन पढ़ी देबी सर.
नहीं बेटर हो कोन समय देखिबा समय डिस्कशन करबा काम सरबो हला पठन लेखन नंबर 9 मु लिख दो मेसेज को उठला मेसेज देखो
Yes, sir.
just see the message be quick हमर समय अछि किछ असुविधा नहीं जदि दरकार पड़ला मु आई विल टेक अनदर क्लास पठे दैछंदी
आज्ञा
ओके जस्ट अ मिनिट मु एटे
Sir?
व्हाट्सएप हां
सर गोटे आइसो पॉइंट ऊपर क्वेश्चंस आसुची प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ आइसो पॉइंट
yes
सेटा
yes
कोन
yes yes
सेटा से टिके क्लैरिफाई करि थांते कोन
हाँ।
आइसो पॉइंट्स
किछ असुविधा नहीं संगे संगे आपनकर जहा क्वेश्चन पर मते समस्या नहीं किछि समस्याटा आपन पाखरे तेनु पाठटा बुझे दोछि मु किछि प्रॉब्लम नहीं ओके
सर डायग्राम को कोवल भाबरे पॉइंट वाइज कर एक्सप्लेन करले नंबर ठीक से आसीबो से टिके बता देबे
हां हां
सर अपन कहिदिला नोट शेयर करिए बोली तार
आज सब गोटे मिनिट मु खाली येटा कर दिए तापर आपन करे Okay. Is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Answer in 3 questions. About 800 words. What a time. What a time.
Sir, 905.
9:05.
No, what time means time limit.
9:30 sir.
No, time limit no. A question answer
There
में
is
time
no
केते
time
घंटे ना दिन.
limit.
Sir eta time limit. Sir eta gharu kari ki naba
Assignment, there is no time limit.
It should be.
ताले okay.
We have to
Okay.
submit in
Then
the
okay.
exam.
So, statement 3 question. Okay. So many questions are there. Eta put Me-Mba first हुआ ना.
Well, yes, sir. Only 5 questions have got. Out of 5, we have to write 3 questions only.
Okay.
सर पढेले ऊपर सर अछि
हाँ पढ़े देखली ता फांका दिया है जगह. This one.
Yes, sir.
यस again
Okay. Give the demand function for good X, other information, find the solution of the following. So, Qx equal to this. This is 1. Okay. Qx equal to, sorry, it a gap is 5,000 px. This one 51 5i. I is the income per capita. Then 500 pc is the price of the goods from competing agency. Determine what effect a price increase would have on total revenue. Now we have to solve, right? केतेटा unknown अछि थी.
Yes, sir.
X, I and product cost.
This is quantity of X. This is price of X. This is I. What the value of I?
I equal
Sir,
to
income per
10,000.
capita sir I.
केते
10,000.
put लिखा है जी 10,000 सीधा लिखा है down.
Tole
Sir,
sir
number
tole.
C.
Oh, assess the probable impact if competing agencies raise their prices. Assume that initial value of PX, I, PC are 5, 10,000, 6 respectively. Then if you put the values, then you can get QX. Okay. And the value put color QX
sir.
assume.
Yes, sir.
So that I solve kariba. Mu tomu dei debi solve kariki. Ame edi nosto karibani. Next question jiba. The management of Romanos Food decide to test market in new frozen pizza as the person in charge of the market experiment. What constraints should affect your decision with respect to the number and location cities? Ita कोड आसला सेथरो एमिरो. ओके ठीक अछि हम देखि दउ खाली क्वेश्चन कोन पड़छ. आमे ताल त मैथमेटिकली पढ़ंदे. हां एटा तो सहज अछि. सपोज फिक्स को सेति की प्राइस ला एति की एबीसी ला एति की desired profit is this. Then estimate output required to achieve desired profit. Further estimate of BEP, break even point. Okay. Out of the farm, assuming desired profit at 0, ascertain that the BEP point is achieved. Okay. मैं इसको solve करी पठे देबी. Don't worry. 3टा क्वेश्चन ले जिवो तो?
हाँ, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any 3.
तो सामान लेके तो वाला काम. Okay. Any 3 ना?
हाँ, sir.
Okay.
सर अपन 4टा क्वेश्चन दे देबे तो मोर सेम हे जियो तो जे जोड़ा चॉइस
हाँ.
Listen,
Right,
these are
same
mathematical
problem
questions.
होबो.
Okay. The market
हाँ,
one of this
मतलब
competition is
answer
carried
दे
by
देबे.
product differentiation has a, I have a doubt. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So whatever is asked in the semester exam are theoretical questions. Okay.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Have you marked this?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
आमे नहले एथु किछि सेतु किछि पढाई थाने. आमे कोन कले प्रथमे?
आमे
सेमिस्टर क्वेश्चन देखि के हम पढते पढले.
Assignment question किसी exam रे पढ़िबे
Yes.
सर.
आपण जदी करी के पठेबे ताले हमको असाइनमेंट रे 0 मिलियो सर.
सेति पय तो सर गोटे की दिटा
करिया दरकार नै.
बुझे दियंतु पिला ताका अनुसार करिवे.
Okay, I'll do nothing.
सर
हाँ,
सर
पिला मन तक से करिवे.
बस एक्सप्लेन करि कहि दियंतु.
सर एटा रेकॉर्डिंग हे कि रहउछ ना जदी जानिबे सुजित सर ताले हमको असाइनमेंट रे सबुतरे 0 दे दियो.
नहीं.
सर अपन तो
You have to
एक्सप्लेन करि
do.
दियंतु.
You have to do.
पिला जे
I'll
नोट
not
डाउन
go
करबे
through.
करिवे.
Listen, I'll not go through any mathematical questions. Just will go to theoretical so that it can be different for different students. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But
only
I can say you where you will get the answer.
सर दीटा क्वेश्चन हमर अछि थियोरेटिकल ऊपर आउ तीनटा
Hey, these are
क्वेश्चन
theoretical mate kuha, mathematical mein jibani. Kind these are mark paging questions. You can get 10 out of 10. So we will not think of that. So the occurrence of business cycle is inevitable, but a certain phenomena. And if not checked, its negative repercussion from time to time may lead to chaos in business environment. In Indian context, what policy measures can be suggested to overcome problems of business? These questions is very theoretical. You can answer. So you can go through. So simply we can say, if business cycle is not checked, what are the repercussions? And we have already discussed the effects of business cycle: unemployment, poverty, reduction in demand. Okay. So many problems are there. Reduction in output, then reduction in per capita income and national income, then other social costs.
सेठी धीरे धीरे हमें लिखी
लेखन शुणु रेकर्डिंग होची आपण पाइबे।
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ପଢେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ଦରକାର ସେ ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ ମାରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ସେ ପରେ ତାକୁ ଶୁଣିଦେବେ। ଆପଣ ଟାଇମ୍ ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁନି, ଆପଣ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସଲି ପଢେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ଦରକାର ସେ ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ ମାରି ଦିଅ, ପରେ ଶୁଣିକି ତମେ ନୋଟ୍ ଡାଉନ୍ କରିବ।
Nothing to worry. These are very easy questions. You can go get it from the net, internet itself. Okay. So simply we just find out. Okay. Listen first. So first of all, what are the causes of business cycle? You know how to overcome the business cycle. So we have monetary measures, fiscal measures, and direct control. Okay. So fiscal measures, you can say your taxation policy, public expenditure policy, and borrowing. And your monetary measures consist of your quantitative measures and qualitative measures or selective measures. Under quantitative measures, you have bank rate, open market operation, variable cash reserve ratio, repo rate, and reverse repo rate. Similarly, in case of qualitative credit control, you have margin. It is सब अच्छी, सब materials अच्छी. You have to explain what policy measures. Yes. You have to explain what policy measures can be suggested to overcome the problems of business. Give your comment. So many measures are there: your fiscal measures, monetary measures, and direct control. In addition to that, we have also discussed in the last class international support. Okay.
Sir.
Then yes.
Important question की जीवा
just a minute. मु आपन क्वेश्चन देखिया पे जाउं, आंसर आपन करंतु किछि जाय नै। जदि आपन भलो फॉरेनर बही पाइ दिबे, you will get all these answers. Okay. These are not at all difficult. So the market under monopolistic competition characterized by product differentiation has relevance in present market context for many products, including FMCG. However, when some of the firms left group may be due to any reason, then the group is likely to face certain problem. Under such circumstances, how the group is supposed to design its price and output determination policy so as to overcome such problem in the long run. Give your comment with the graphical representation. Okay. So simply you can go to monopolistic competition, you just search, and how price and output is determined under monopolistic competition. Graph bhi achi, materials hi ponju. Okay, out gura ka discussion karibani as it is mathematical questions.
सर आउट थियोरेटिकल अछि,
आउट theoretical नाइ तो
सेकंड था सर
दुईटा ही थियोरेटिकल, तीनटा ही हमर
दीटा theoretical, दीटा this is not theoretical. Oh,
मैथमेटिकल।
आपण डिमांड फोरकास्टिंग पढ़ी ना, मार्केट एक्सपेरिमेंट पढ़ी ना, आम एटा पढ़ी नहीं। आपण सर्च मारंतु तापर मते पचारिबे। Just a request to all. First, you go through at your own level for these assignment questions. If you face any difficulty, I can suggest the books where you can find. We should not discuss the answers because the answer will be same for all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. ମୁଁ ବହି suggest କରିଦେବି ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ସେଠୁ ପଢିକି answer କରିବେ. Now come to the your semester questions. We'll give some selections. First, write down if you have time. Role of managerial economics in business decision making.
Sir, 1 minute.
Yes, continue. Role of managerial economists in business decision making. From each unit, we'll discuss 2 to 3 questions. First one. Second one, discuss the scope of managerial economics. Discuss the scope of managerial
Sir,
economics.
first question did okay.
First question is role of managerial economics. Role. Second one is scope. Okay. Third one. Price effect is a combination of income and substitution effect. Price effect is a combination of income and substitution effect. Discuss.
Income and
Substitution effect. Price effect is a combination of income and substitution effect. Discuss. Explain the consumer's equilibrium with the help of indifference curve analysis. Fourth one, Salla.
Sir, with the
sir,
help.
fourth,
Indifference curve
Sir,
analysis. IC. Indifference curve analysis.
sir, fourth sir, ଟିକେ repeat କରିଦେବେ.
Explain consumer's equilibrium through indifference curve analysis. Okay. Write down next one. Discuss the tools of demand forecasting. Discuss the tools of demand or techniques of demand forecasting.
Linu, ଟିକେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ.
Demand forecasting. Tools of demand forecasting.
Sir, 5 out today.
Techniques. Discuss the tools or techniques of demand forecasting.
Sir, tools तो books रे છે techniques कौन છે?
Tools है techniques है.
Okay.
Tools or techniques कहली. Okay.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍.
ତାପରେ ଆସିଲା discuss the law of 3 stages of law of variable proportion. 3 stages of law of variable proportion. Three stages of law of variable proportion. Okay.
श्रद्धा माइक टा टिके बंद करो।
Is it okay?
आज्ञा सर आज्ञा।
Next. What is long run production function?
Sir, आपन voice break होची. What is long run production then?
प्रोडक्शन
Long run
फंक्शन।
production function. Discuss the laws of return to scale. Discuss the laws of return to scale.
So the same question.
First one, law of variable proportion. Second one, laws of return to scale. Different question.
Hello, sir.
हाँ.
Sir, discuss the law.
Laws of return to scale. Laws of return to scale. Laws of return to scale. Okay. तापर लिखो. Discuss how price and output. Discuss how price and output are determined under perfect competition.
Under
Perfect competition. Discuss how price and output are determined under perfect competition. Okay. सेटे थिबो शॉर्ट रन लॉन्ग रन जदि किछि न थिबो सब लिखिबे जदि शॉर्ट रन तो खाली शॉर्ट रन जदि लॉन्ग रन थिबो लॉन्ग रन. Okay. Now next one. Discuss the determination of price and output under monopoly market. Discuss the determination of price and output under monopoly market. Price and output under monopoly market. Third, discuss the determination of price and output under monopolistic competition.
repeat the question.
Discuss the determination of price and output under same question. Just you have to write in place of monopoly, perfect monopolistic competition. Same question, repeat. In place of monopoly, you write monopolistic competition. Then last one, next one. Discuss the price and output determination under oligopoly. Discuss price and output determination under oligopoly through King demand curve analysis. Through King demand curve analysis. K-I-N-K, King. King demand curve analysis.
Please repeat again.
Discuss the price and output determination.
Discuss the price and output determination
Under oligopoly. Under oligopoly. O-L-I-G-O-P-O-L-Y. Oligopoly. Through King demand curve. K-I-N-K-E-D. King demand curve analysis. Through King demand curve analysis. Okay. Taପରେ last unit, which was already a assignment question. So write down. What is next one? What is business cycle? What are the phases of business cycle? What are the phases of business cycle? What are the effects of business cycle? Good question. Causes, effects. Discuss the measures to control business cycle. Discuss the measures to control business cycle. Good question.
The last time.
Measures to control business cycle. Measures to control business cycle. Measures to control business cycle. Break-even analysis पढ़िबा सबले problem. Then you can go through theories of profit. So you can think of two theories. Write down. Explain the profit is a dynamic surplus. Write down. Profit is a dynamic surplus. Discuss. You write in inverted comma. Profit is a dynamic surplus. Discuss. Profit is a dynamic surplus. Next one, discuss the risk and uncertainty theory of profit. Risk and uncertainty theory of profit.
Sir, discuss the risk and uncertainty of
theory of profit. Risk and uncertainty theory of profit. Uncertainty. Okay. So these questions may be 8 marks or 12 marks. But now that short question short question 5 marks question.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Short question.
Importance of managerial economics. Question what how importance of managerial economics. Properties of indifference curve. Properties of indifference curve. Properties of isoquant.
The second question repeat.
Properties of indifference curve. Third one, properties of isoquant.
सर एटा आपण पढै ना आंदी
कोडा
आइसोक्वांट यस सर
मुझे ठीक क्वेश्चन डाकी से 3-4टा पढाई नहीं न पढे की डाकी जेटा आपण फास्ट कहले जेटा पढाई नहीं बोली किंतु आइसोक्वांट पढाई प्रॉपर्टीज पढा न होय पारे आइसोक्वांट पढाई जी इन लॉन्ग रन प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड आइसोक्वांट ओके मटेरियल सामिल दिले हेयो किछ असता नहीं किबा मु देखि मन पकेबा एक्चुअली आइसोक्वांट मु मते लागु जी देखिबा जदि किछि आपनकर क्वेश्चन थिबो materials package nothibo, you can send me mail or message. I will send. Okay.
Yes,
सब जिनिस कवर करि पाने तेनु किछि जदि डाउट रहला किछि असुविधा नै एनी टाइम यू कैन सेंड ए मेसेज मु मोर सुविधा रे आपनको कॉल बैक करबा मेसेज पठै आंसर. Okay. Next one is your cross elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand. Cross elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand. Then various cost concepts, write down. Various cost concepts like TFC, total fixed cost, TVC, total variable cost, TC, marginal cost, MC, ABC, average variable cost, SC, average cost.
cost.
Write down TFC, TVC, AFC, ABC, TC, SC. Okay. Okay. Materials is slide pole kichhi asubida nahi. Then short note will be your features of perfect competition, features of monopoly, features of monopolistic competition, features of oligopoly. All features of various market structure. Features of various market structure. तापरे अब कौन और विशेष कुछ नहीं हे गला से भीतर सब अछि लास्ट ब्रेक इवन एनालिसिस लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन थिबो प्रॉफिट थ्योरी थिबो बिजनेस साइकिल थो जहां पड़ले किछ असुविधा किछ जायस नै सो आपण माने सेडा सब कवर करंतु कवर कला परे जोटा न मिलिला मते कहबे मैं जेटा पठे देबी कि लिंक दे देबी कोटा आपण पठिबे आ जो यार भीतर मु केता जिंस आपनकर जो बोधे आपण जो असाइनमेंट दिया जाई छी am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
जो असाइनमेंट क्वेश्चन हमें डिस्कशन करियाली भाबुतले अब कलेनी व्हाट आई फाइंड यार भीतर if you are internet savvy, you have better knowledge about websites, etc. You just go through and there is no necessity of thinking of any teacher. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay,
these are
sir.
available in the website. I have already checked.
Sir, your number, please. It's
Number
doubt.
cancel actually. देखिए मैसेज में हो ठीक है
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay, so you have given 3 days time. Today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you are given 3 days. Then either on Saturday or Sunday, I can clear your doubts. Okay, I will send the links. If
Yes, sir.
anybody,
Yes, sir.
jodi darkar palla, darkar nahi. All right, you are free now. Let me free. It's the pattern of back. 10 class. If you want, then you can share. Assignment question आपण करो. Assignment question आपण करो. जो माने कहले कि सेटा समान हे जिवो. They are right. So जेतु mathematical थिला, theory कथा अलगा. Mathematical समतन समान हे जिवो. These answers are available in many platforms, so you can go through. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other question you may ask?